At Body Gist, our aim is to help you live improved lifestyles. And that is why on this edition of Body Gist, we want to talk about calculation of our menstrual cycles, which will help us know the pattern of our menstrual cycles and it will help us live improved lifestyles. Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of Body Gist. In this edition, we want to talk about calculation of our menstrual cycles. We'll look at long menstrual cycles, short menstrual cycles, and menstrual cycles that occurs in normal days. If you are new on Body Gist, do well to click on the subscribe button so that you get notified anytime we upload new videos. I am Sister Ozo Augusta, a sister of St. Louis and your nurse midwife. Also follow us on all our other platforms. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Do not go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Menstrual cycles for every woman that is considered normal occurs within the 28-day cycle. Short menstrual cycles occur in days that are lesser than 28 days, while long menstrual cycles occur in days that are longer than 28 days. For you to be able to calculate your menstrual cycle and know it and know that you are following it adequately, you have to calculate this menstrual cycle for a period of 6 to 12 months. This will tell you the pattern of your menstrual cycle. So get a pen and your calendar. Let's begin our calculation. For a woman who has a normal menstrual cycle of 28 days, for her to calculate her menstrual cycle effectively, let's take for example, if she began her menstrual cycle on the 6th of March, she began her flow on this 6th of March. The next time she will experience a menstrual cycle, she will experience it on the 2nd of April. Let's not forget that April has 30 days in its month. So the first day of the menstrual cycle is also considered the last day of the menstrual cycle in the previous month. So we'll begin our calculation from 2nd of April. If we calculate 28 days there, the next time she will experience it will be on the 29th of April. Let's not forget that the first day of the menstrual cycle is considered the last day of the menstrual period. So in May, she's going to experience it on the 25th of May. That is if she has a 28-day cycle. She can continue noting this down on her calendar for a period of 6 to 12 months. This will tell her the pattern with which her menstrual cycle flows. Now, let us talk about ovulation. Remember, ovulation is the release of ova or egg from the ovary, and this occurs around the 14th day of the menstrual cycle. A woman who has a normal menstrual cycle of 28 days will experience her ovulation around the 14th day. Let us take, for example, once again, a woman who started the menstrual cycle on the 6th of March. She will be experiencing her ovulation on the 19th of March. This is around the 14th day. But if she's having a cycle that is lesser than 28 days, it means that she won't experience her ovulation around the 19th of March, which is 14 days from her menstrual cycle. She'll be experiencing it in days that are lesser than this 19. So she might be experiencing it anytime from 18, 17, 16, or 15, depending on the number of her short cycles. Short cycles, I've said before, are days lesser than 28 days. So it could be 27, 26, or 25. Let's take, for example, a woman who has a 25-day cycle. For her to be able to calculate her ovulation, she will minus 25 from 28, which is the normal days for her period. So she's going to be having 3 days left. So she's also going to minus that 3 days from the day she's supposed to experience her ovulation if it was going to be a normal ovulation. Remember, we have said before that the woman who began her menstrual cycle on the 6th of March will experience it on the 19th of March, will experience ovulation on the 19th of March. So this woman who has a 25-day cycle will no longer experience it on the 19th of March. Rather, she's going to calculate 3 days away from the 19th, which is on the 16th. So this woman who has a 25-day cycle will be experiencing her ovulation on the 16th of March because she has a 25-day cycle, and 25 is minus from 28. So we calculated 3 days away. So she's going to be experiencing it on the 16th day of March. For a woman who has a long cycle, let's say for example 30 days, instead of experiencing her ovulation on the 19th of March, like a woman who has a 28-day cycle, she won't experience it on the 19th of March. Rather, she's going to add 2 extra days that has been added to her cycle, which is 30. So she'll be experiencing her ovulation on the 21st day of March. So she will not experience it like a woman who has a 28-day cycle on the 19th. She will experience it on the 21st day of March. So this is the day a woman of 30 days will experience it if she began her menstrual cycle on the 6th of March. So her ovulation will be on the 21st day of March. Having known how to calculate your menstruation, your ovulation, you should also know the signs of ovulation. We have looked at how to calculate our menstrual cycle. We have also looked at how to know our ovulation days and how to calculate our ovulation. To actually ensure that we are ovulating, it is also important that we know the signs and symptoms of ovulation. In our previous video, we have talked about this. I will drop the link in the description box, but let's mention it again. The signs and symptoms of ovulation includes increase in body temperature, slight increase in body temperature. Then there might be appearance of acne or pimples on the face. Then there's breast tenderness. Then the cervical mucus increases in quantity and it becomes stretchy and slippery. There can also be an increase in urge or libido. All these are the signs of ovulation. A woman should begin to note all these signs towards the time when she begins to experience her ovulation. Having calculated her ovulation days with these signs, she will be able to merge it to see if she's actually ovulating or not. We have talked about how to calculate her menstruation, how to know her menstrual cycle days, how to know her ovulation. We have looked at short menstrual cycles, which we said that short menstrual cycles occur in days lesser than 28 days. And a woman who has a short menstrual cycle will not experience her ovulation around the 14th day. Rather, she will experience it on days lesser than the 14th day. A woman who has a normal menstrual cycle of 28 days will experience it around the 14th day of her menstrual cycle. While a woman who has a longer menstrual cycle will also not experience her ovulation around the 14th day. Rather, it will be in days longer than the 14th day. Having known all this, I hope you have benefited from this video. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. Also do well to share our videos with your loved ones. I remain the nurse midwife, Sister Ozo Augusta. Keep following us on Body Gist while we keep giving you healthy gist. Please do not forget to drop your comments. We welcome comments, we welcome questions, and we are grateful for you who always follow us on Body Gist. Thank you for being with us in this edition. Till we come your way again.